Hi guys, my name's Rob. Welcome to the Paper Notes channel, and today I'm going to show you how to do this. Make your Hangouts more badass. Use Xsplit. So first thing I'm going to do here is share my screen. I'm moving the entire screen here, so you're going to see like loads of the screen. Don't worry about that. So first thing you're going to want to do is come to this website, so www.xsplit.com/download, and you want to get Xsplit Broadcaster, not Gamecaster. Gamecaster, if you're playing video games, Broadcaster is the one you want. And as you can see, it has the effect of what I've, you can see what I've got going on. Once you've downloaded it, set it all up, open Xsplit. Here it is. This is the program, and it's very easy to use. Now, it's free. You can pay, I think it's like $14.99 to get the pro version or whatever. So if you get the free one, you get four scenes. If you get all of them, or if you pay for it, you get all of them. Up here, you can change the resolution, and I think the highest you can go is 720 if you're on the free version. Okay, so how does it work? How do I get it into Hangouts? So that's the thing that took me the longest to figure out, and it's so unbelievably easy. So essentially, the way Xsplit works with Hangouts is it turns itself into a virtual webcam. So where you would click select this Hangout or select this webcam in Hangouts, Xsplit will come up as one of them and output whatever you have going on at Xsplit. So to make that happen, you go Tools, General Settings, and this window will pop up, and you go to Advanced, and this is the one you want to click. Allow broadcast plugins to specify their own network adapter, and then you'll apply that. And what that does is that makes Xsplit say, or makes Xsplit basically convince your computer that it's a webcam, and so it can be picked up by Google Hangouts. So once you've done that, how do you actually get, how do you actually get it to look like this? And it is so unbelievably easy. What you do is there's a couple of ways to do it. Firstly is go Add, and then you can go Media File or whatever. Also, you can go Add Webcam Capture Card and Video Devices and find your camera. So this is the one. This is the webcam I'm using, and if I click that, it will make a webcam, and then I can shrink it and do whatever. But we don't need that. So let me just find it. Is it this one? No, it's the other one. This one. Here we go. Yeah, so just quick remove that. So this is for a character. So I had like his PP, his AC, and his name, all like up here, so that whenever my screen came up, people could just look at it and say, okay, this hits this. So what I'm going to do here is show you how I would make one of these. So firstly, this background is literally just a square picture. I have another one, I think, yeah, this is Garmer Flokisen, and I have this different kind of thing around it, the border. I have one for when I'm GMing, where I can put initiative order and stuff, and then I have this intermission screen, which is probably a bad use of it, but whatever. So we can take these off, and I think it's this one. Yeah. So essentially, when you start it, you'll be greeted with this black screen. So the way I like to do it, just because it's easiest, is go into there, and then I have a folder of just images to choose from. The badger is irrelevant; it is a character I played. But okay, let's find firstly a cool background. So it depends on where the game is taking place. So what about this one? This is some snowy cliffs. So we've got this image. Problems. It's too small. It's in front of our camera, so you can't see my face. So we're going to get rid of the camera problem first. So when you add something to XSplit, it's going to go right to the top here. So all you do is just drag it down below the things. So now, see, it's below everything. It's easy. Now, what you want to do now is hover over it. You can do that down here or up here, and right-click. This option opens the options menu. So you can go to picture. If you edit the picture and change the file, you can click refresh, and it will bring up the most recent version of the file, which is pretty cool. And you can change actually what the picture is. You can, do cool effects with the colors and stuff. But the tab we care about is layout. So there's two things we need to do. Firstly, we need to uncheck keep aspect ratio, which essentially says that's about keeping the ratio between length and width. So it allows you to make an image, to stretch out or whatever and make it fit perfectly. Because if you look now, this one might be all right, but yeah, you can see it doesn't quite fill up the screen. So what we can do, so we'll just we'll shrink this back down here. Not really matters, but there. And see how if I pull down here, it pulls both sides because it's trying to keep them at the same ratio. So what I want to do is uncheck that. So now we can change it freely. And we also want to do enhance resize, which means that as the picture gets bigger, it means it doesn't go all blocky and horrible and disgusting. So now we can just drag it into the top corner and everything clicks into place. And we can select this corner here and see how we can make it really wide or really tall. But we can fit it perfectly. And there you go. Now I did a little effect on this in paint.net, which is again free, and I just made it look like it had been painted. But we can go to picture and change, and it will keep all the settings and the size and everything, but we can select a different image and it will change that image. So that's how it works. And then you do the same thing with your character. So what we want to do is I have all my characters, and yeah, very important. It needs to be a PNG, the character. The background doesn't matter so much, but the character has to be a PNG. And the reason why is that all white spaces in PNGs are see-through, but in JPEG, they're actually the color white. So if you look at this, let's go for this Green Knight guy here. We'll drag him in, and there he is. Now you see how, even though all this should be white around him, it's see-through. That's because he's a PNG. Now what we can do is do the enhance resize and the keep aspect ratio and all that stuff, so we can make him slightly fat. But the main point is it's a background. So what will generally happen is if we go up here and we say let's look for warrior fantasy art. That's generally what I'll type in, kind of thing. And we'll find one for simplicity's sake, just with like a white background or whatever. Here, this guy. Oh, that is lovely. Maybe not that guy then. All right, well, this one will, yeah, this one will do. So we could just save it as, be in here, and we'll just be like, guy. Now he's a JPEG, so let me show you. When we go to XSplit, we'll just get rid of him. Where is he? He's up here. Just click move. Okay, so when we add him in, here he is. You see it's got this this background, which obviously looks rubbish. So what we'll do is we're going to go here and open it in paint.net, which is a free program that I like to use, just because it's super easy. So first, we're just going to get rid of this bottom bit. So we'll just select and drag it off. You see how it's got this checkered bit underneath? That means that it's like that means that it's going to be see-through. And then we'll just use the magic wand, which will select everything in one color. We can turn this down so that it picks less of it up. There we go. And then we can just select all the bits behind it. I'm rushing this, so normally I spend quite a bit of time ensuring that it's ensuring that it's all perfectly. In fact, we'll get rid of the shadow as well. I'm not sure I like that for this. But yeah, we'll just get rid of kind of all of these bits, just selecting them all, and then we can just drag it away. And what I usually do is take the lasso tool and go right in and just like go around and select all around the edges and kind of make sure that's all gone. But I'm not going to do that this time. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to hit save. Okay. So now it's got this black background, and we can go in here and I'll show you. Click here and click refresh. See, now it's the white background, but that's because it's a JPEG. Now let me show you something. Is file save as, and we'll change guy, who's actually a girl, which is to a PNG. Save. Now when we go on here, we're actually gonna click here, click change, and find guy PNG, and see how the white background is gone. Obviously, if you just like make it the color white, it's going to appear white. But if you make it have no color and empty, it will appear white on a JPEG and see-through on a PNG. So that's why you need it to be a PNG. Apart from that text, you can go add text, and this little thing will come up and you can type it and change it. Now, the only problem with that is that you get very limited fonts. So if I'm doing text, what I'll do is I'll actually take the background image for, say, Gamma, and I've got a cool font in there, and I just type that in on the actual image in paint.net, and then did it that way, and it was much easier. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Paper Nights. I'm Rob, and I hope you enjoyed this. So until the next time, see you later.